So I'm just going to give you, this morning, we had a Cam Akers injury. We've had drama. So this is my first day of camp, top 10 in the NFL right here. Okay? You want to go? Let's go.
Herd hierarchy.
Time is now. Let's go.
The top 10 NFL teams
right,
according to Colin. Number 10.
The 49ers. They returned 19 of 22 starters. They were the most injured team in the NFL last year. They cannot face this onslaught of injuries again. I can't put them higher because I do believe at some point Trey Lance will be asked to start. He's played one football game in 2 years. But this is a Super Bowl roster. Coach, staff, O-line, D-line, playmakers, if Garoppolo is healthy.
Number 9.
Rams, I downgrade them a little bit. I think the Cam Akers injury is more serious than anybody in the media is acknowledging. They lost Malcolm Brown, their power back, to the Dolphins, and now Cam Akers. They don't have a number one back. Forget depth. They don't have a number one back. And Sean McVay's offense is built on the power running game. I've got them 9.
Number 8.
The Colts, who I like a lot, but they are the only AFC playoff team with a new quarterback, Carson Wentz. Their offensive line is really, really strong. Top 3 in the league. I'd say number 2 right now or number 1. And they added Eric Fisher to an already great O-line. Also, Jonathan Taylor became a star at running back late last year after Thanksgiving. They're going to be a power running team that will allow Carson Wentz to slowly ease himself back in. Number 8.
Number 7.
I think the Chargers here are really special. Brandon Staley's a rookie coach, and they are rebuilding the O-line. 4 new starters. By the way, 3 of them are really, really good.
Number 6.
The Browns. Now, again, you get into the top 5 and 6, this is all inches. They return all 11 starters on offense. A little concerned about defense. They return only 4 starters, brand new secondary. I didn't like losing Sheldon Richardson. He was a little bit of a cap casualty. I think Jadeveon Clowney's a highlight player. Sheldon Richardson gets no highlights, but is a better player. I'm a little worried about the back end of their defense and the loss of Sheldon Richardson.
Number 5.
And again, coin flip. The Ravens, to me, got a little better at their weakest spot, wide receiver. Return 10 of their 11 defensive starters. Better defense than Cleveland. Now, can they get better throwing the ball down the field? Well, in the draft and free agency, they attacked their anemic wide receiving core. So I think Cleveland and Baltimore, it is a coin flip. I have them at 5.
Number 4.
The Seattle Seahawks. They addressed their tight end position. They went and got Gerald Everett from the Rams. They addressed their offensive line position. Gabe Jackson, who probably has only 1 or 2 years left. He's not great, but he's an upgrade. They have a new offensive coordinator. But I do believe they've got a lot of new pieces. If they can be healthy, they've got stars at wide receiver, quarterback, linebacker, safety, edge rusher. This is a star-studded Rams-like team.
Number 3.
Buffalo may very well win the Super Bowl. 21 of 22 starters from last year. They added another good receiver to Cole Beasley and Stephon Diggs, Emmanuel Sanders. They have upgraded their defensive line, which was a weakness. I like their secondary. They just can't guard guys all day. Buffalo at 3.
Number 2.
Kansas City returns only 1 of their 5 starting offensive linemen. So it's a rebuild on the O-line. I love everybody they got, but it's a rebuild. What does that tell me? Offensive lines, they're not going to be tight until Thanksgiving, but they're a Super Bowl favorite in Vegas, which I don't disagree with.
Number 1.
Tampa. What do you want me to say? They return everybody, all the coaches, all the players. I don't think they're going 17-0. I think that's nonsense and ridiculous. But Tom, this is not a team that's going to take a precipitous dip. That's just not Brady's DNA. Brady wakes up and yells at people to brush their teeth. Like, he's too willful, too aspirational. He's got a Michael Jordan thing here where there's almost a guilt in the locker room if you don't put the effort in Tom does. So even if they're a little flat early, they'll be ready to go during the playoffs. That's my top 10. Don't have the Packers in right now because there's just too much drama. I worry about their schedule and David Bakhtiari's health. Cole Linsley's gone to center. I don't know how good their offensive line is. I went and checked. It was yesterday. This is the lowest graded offensive line for the Packers in some time. 6 of the 8 best sack teams, they face them in October or early November. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.